Hey, what up? Welcome in. It's Ace Attorney time again. How you feeling, Lena? You got here like 2 minutes ago.
I know. I was actually paying attention to the time, and then my brother put on a video, and then I looked down, and it was 9:45, and I was like, God damn it! I wanted to get back at like 8, so I had time to finish my model, and I just, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm just sad that after like the third, this is like the second or third time we've done this case already. See it? Not already.
This is the
I
second.
keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, this is only the second. Oh, Lena.
Also, you didn't share your screen again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa. Cool. My name what?
I wanted to tell you I was playing Persona 5 and I have almost maxed out 2 social links now with a third one on its way.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're now a father.
Who did I have the baby with?
I don't know.
Can you guess which social links they are?
Knowledge. You said 2?
Social links, not stats.
Oh, stats. Social links?
Yeah.
What's my boy's name? What the fuck's his name?
I'll take that. Yes, Mishima is one of them.
Good. He's the easiest.
He's at level 9 right now, I think.
You said 2?
Yeah.
I don't think it could be him, but I'm gonna shoot it. The sun guy.
Actually, he's the one on the way. He's at level 7. There's one person ahead of him right now. It's the doctor.
Oh, wow, cool. I never touched her because I didn't care. She wasn't that useful to me, so.
Yeah, her medical supplies are very hit or
I never
miss.
bought her supplies, so I was like, I don't care about you. I know a lot of people like her to date her, but I don't care.
I feel like her medical supplies are only really good for health, but I need more SP, so I don't buy much from her.
My boy Sojiro first.
Oh, by the way, I finally got enough stats. I went and talked to him about the gun in the bag.
Hell yeah, my boy. Oh, my boy!
Do you want to hear the funniest thing, though?
What?
Do you want to hear how I got those stats? That final click into level 4 guts?
Yeah.
By participating in a clinical trial. I wasn't expecting it.
That's a good side.
I know, yeah. I was literally like, cool. And then tonight I can finish that book that I read 2 parts of, and there's one more because it's a 3-part book and it's the Swordsman whatever book, and I'll get my guts up because it'll give me so much I have to hit level 4 now. And then I got ding, the extra ding, and I was like, no. And it shot up and I was like, oh my god.
I think I got the base coloring down for Emma. No, I just got the line art ready for Emma.
So it's just coloring.
Yeah, and shading. And some adjustments to the line art, now that I look at it.
I mean, if you want to do that during the stream as well,
I will.
Okay, yeah, if you want to stream it, I'll throw it up on screen.
Nah, it covers up a good portion of the screen, I'm good.
Okay.
Unless you put it to the side.
I can do that. I can move that over.
Because watching you play Overwatch with that is almost a little too distracting, and I was like, ugh, I kind of wish it was not in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, let me adjust something on the actual gameplay screen then. I want to keep it in the middle for this screen. I'm gonna move it over for the gameplay screen.
Yeah. I had Popeyes for dinner. What'd you have?
Ooh, I regret my decision for dinner because I got horribly sick.
Oh, sweetie, what'd you eat?
So, I ate, some pot stickers from, from Hy-Vee. Sorry, I'm doing this as well, so my brain's like half and half. And it was so not worth it because I ate them and I was like, that was good. And then what do you know, like an hour later, I was like, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. This is not okay. I'm gonna vomit. And you know, when I've had a migraine all day, that's not a great feeling to add on.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's scoot this over here. Just put it like right there.
For anyone wondering why I got home like 2 minutes ago, it's because I was over at my mom's hanging out with my brother. We were watching the last 2 Scream movies I need to watch before we see the new movie, which is 4 and 5. And they were really good. I'm excited for 6 now that I've watched the other 2 movies. I'm excited. Oh man, I gotta get the color palette voiced. Actually, I need to fix the line art.
Need to scoot up just tiniest bit more. Actually, you know what I can do? I can put it there.
I was so
And then just
hyper in the
scoot this
car, I
one
was
down.
singing my lungs out. And then I immediately regretted it. Because my throat has been dripping with my snot, and that's not a good combo if you're going to be doing voice acting or singing.
Right.
So it's been irritating my throat all day. And that's kind of why I lost interest in doing voice acting things today, because my throat was already kind of bothering me.
Right. Okay, I've got that set up if you want to stream that. I've got... Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to show. Yeah, I've got that prepped if you want to show that.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, if I sound off today, it's because my nose has been draining down my throat all day.
Well, we all still appreciate you being here.
I know.
Let me hop into this stream. Close that. Ah, lovely. Is it going to do this again? Well, luckily I can work with that, so let's... Pop out. Pin in place. Don't pin it in place. I'm such a fucking dumbass. I did this last time. Okay. Open the Game Boy. Then click into it and never click out. Except for right now because I need to. Oh, is it just gonna... Nope, it's gonna flash unless I stay clicked in. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Discord, for working with me like this. Fuck you, Discord. Hey, what's up? Lena's finishing up her model, so right now we're just gonna have that over on the edge of the screen.
Yeah, I've been forgetting to work on it. It's good. I had no excuse. I just forgot all about it. And I was busy watching Scream movies with my brother today to catch up so that we can go see the new Scream movie in theaters.
In theaters.
It's gonna be good. I'm assuming... I know you would be down to ride, but I am assuming that with the no context, I don't exactly know how you're gonna enjoy the movie.
That's fair. I might skip out on this one only since I don't have context, and we can watch that together on our own after I get some context.
We'll watch all the Scream movies together?
Yeah, we'll watch them all together, and then we'll watch that one together.
Oh shit, I just realized this won't work.
No, it can work. Once we get into this more, it's going to be more me than you. Trust me. It's just...
Yeah, but I can't. I have to look at stream in order to do this. I can't go back and forth. I can't watch your screen. I have to look at stream to do
Oh,
this.
right.
So it's gonna be behind.
Right.
Because unlike with computer, I can't have separate screens. It's just my screen.
You can't pop it out either.
I mean, I can, but all the chat will see that too.
Right.
Kind of
You're right.
Also, actually, no, I can't. It won't let me do that for some reason. Or maybe I just didn't try hard enough. Either way, let's just focus on the game.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and turn this off then. That's not what I wanted to... I do that every time. I always click on that one. It's like, no, not that.
I got scared that a cop was following me because I kind of left the house in a hurry. And so I kind of sped down for like 3 seconds, and I sincerely thought a cop was right behind me, and I was like, God damn it. It wasn't. It was just a guy riding my ass.
Ah, okay. You saw a trash panda? I fucking love trash pandas. They're such little gremlins, I swear.
Alright. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's you, yeah.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? I had to get back into Lana.
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
Ooh, look at that. I think there's like some psychological things that I've heard about where it's like if people look in certain directions, they're lying.
Yeah, it's like when you look to the left, you're lying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, peeked his head up from the dumpster at work. I remember the time I went out to the dumpster.
Just to say hi to you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you've been blessed, Yuki.
I remember when I went out to the dumpster at work one night and I opened it up and I got this feeling that something was looking at me and I glance in and I just see these eyes glare up at me and I'm like, ah! And I ran back inside and let everybody know there was a raccoon in the dumpster. Luckily, I'm not the person who apparently went out there and ran into the homeless man in our dumpster.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah.
I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspended of wrongdoing.
Suspended from
Suspended?
school?
Because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Sorry, I'm adjusting my screen. Never forget that. Should it be smaller?
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
She's got huge knockers. I'm so sorry.
It's her breasts, isn't it?
And that is her breasts.
You're not a defense attorney.
Wow, what took you long, genius? I believe it's almost time for the trial.
Wow, what an astute... Wow, what an astute
You can do it.
observation. I was doing the inflection differently because I realized I did it wrong.
Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
I'm very snipply today. so I apologize if you can hear anything wrong with my voice.
I'm very migraine-y today, so I apologize if we cut stream short at any point, because, like, I might just need to go pass out and sleep it off, which is usually how it
Dude,
goes for
you
me.
have medicine to take for this.
I took
If
that.
it's really that bad.
I took that. It's worked a little bit. It's still there,
Drink more
it's
water.
just not throbbing. Yeah, I chugged, like, 2 full water bottles worth.
Okay, did you do that in one go or over the course of a couple hours?
Over the course of a couple hours.
I don't trust you on that, so I'm gonna say no. Drink more water.
No, I literally, like, from, like, when I got back to now, I drank 2 water bottles worth over that period. Not immediately, over that whole period. My first trial without a fae helping me. Where are those damn fairies when you need them? Folklore would say I just need to wander into the forest and find some, but, like, I tried that.
Fairies?
Yeah, fae.
Oh my god, I wasn't looking, so it was like, I thought it was an actual line he said.
It
No,
was.
it's just something your dumbass came up. Oh my god,
Yeah.
really?
Well, not Faye, which is, like, the elven folk. Or fairies. No, he said Fey, as in Maya. No one's going to bail me out this time. He did not, no.
So what I just said, you just lied to me. You did make that up.
I didn't make up the part about there's no fae to bail me out.
No, you said fairies.
Oh, yes, that part I made up. Yes, sorry. I got confused.
How are you confused? I said fairies.
I thought you were talking about the fae part.
No, you said fairies, and I asked you why'd you say fairies, and then you completely blindsided. Mia.
Mia. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole time. The whole way!
Luckily, your nasaliness helps with the voice.
I know. When I was singing, I was like, whoa, I sound like a rock star. It's because my nose is all fucked right now.
Cause we all just wanna be rock stars.
Yes.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Ooh, Uchiyo is now building a hybrid deck of Albaz and Bistel. Is it not Bistial? That's a pretty common hybrid deck, I feel like. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Good for you! All spiteful.
Good for you, pretty boy. Says it out loud.
Gosh, Judge, look at him standing there all pretty and handsome and attractive. What the fuck is wrong with him? And perfect and wonderful.
Oh, that hair.
And loving. And his hair just makes me want to run my hands through it. And I don't know where I was going with this. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
What were we saying?
Where were we?
Introductions, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, we were beginning the trial with opening statements. I think you need to sit down for a moment.
No, Honor, I think I need to go to the bathroom.
I know we just started. Can I have a recess real quick? I need to go to the bathroom.
Because if not, there's a recess about to happen in my pants. Come on, bro, please. That's dumb.
Okay, I'm all ears. What weird cards are being added in? It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Oh yeah, I did an Apollo Justice voice acting thing today, and I was really happy with it, because I was like, oh yeah, there's I'm Phoenix Wright. And then there's, I'm Apollo Justice.
I'm Apollo Justice. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I just get the feeling that you're messing with me. And I was like, I'm so happy I can actually hear the difference.
Good.
Also, that one was very popular on TikTok.
Wow.
Like that one.
I didn't actually fully listen to it yet because I was watching a movie and I felt rude.
Oh, that's fair. That one and the Crab Knife comic were both so popular that like, so Crab Knife throughout the day got 25. Short Apollo within like an hour got 25 likes. And I was like, wow. Magical Contact Door, Gendora X, Graceful Tears, Splendid Venus. Wow. Yeah, those are some weird cards set in. What?
I did the bow all wrong on him.
Aw. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
That depends on how you make me feel, edgy boy. Oh, like he slammed his fist on the table. Damn it!
Damn it! Keep the bedroom talk to the bedroom, you silly cunt!
You silly cunt!
I can't believe they put that in that comic. It was awesome.
It's amazing.
I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment is to be made here in... the judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow. So much for voice. Fuck. Wow. He's much more forceful in person. Ugh. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
I feel like an old lady every time I fucking get up. Because I was sitting for so long.
Ah.
Now I could just sit even longer.
Well then, call your
Next
first...
paycheck, I'm buying a fucking chair.
That's honestly, yeah, honestly a good idea. Like I said, we could just go grab that one from my parents and reupholster it.
Well, I want like an actual chair that I can swivel and move around it, not just like your chair.
Right. I didn't know wingbacks come in recliners, but apparently they do, and that's what I'm sitting in right now. Well, welcome to my streaming setup. That's what I was trying to say. I know. You think I don't know how to scat? Listen to this. Wow.
This man really knows it. Oh, I don't have my stability on. That's why everything is janky.
Impressive, impressive,
right now.
yes. Wow, nice job. Just golf claps.
Right.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
Oh god.
The cough-up queen? Oh my god, I practiced a German accent today. And I was actually a little happy with it.
I'm so glad. Why? Oh, for Klaus?
Yeah, for Klaus.
Klaus? I think I'm just scrutinizing myself too much because as someone who had to do German diction and took German, I feel like I should be able to do it a little better.
I think Klaus is his brother. I think Christoph is the one you're thinking of.
Dude, I don't care. They're the same in my brain.
They are like identical twins pretty much, so.
Yep. Yay, I did the bow right. Looks so much better.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
God. Her fucking her voice.
If you need to change her voice, you can.
You ordered the caviar lunch, right? It's gonna take me a second to get back into it. You
Muriel.
ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down.
I, and for you, I have a festival. That's not the accent.
I mean, that's a very, like, fake-ish Scottish accent.
It's more Shrek than anything.
It's more, Merida than anything. If ye could change your fate, would ye? Splendid Venus has the card to return Lyra from the Society of Light. Ah, okay. I see. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
I will not be swayed by your lunches.
Oh yeah, it is her planet card. You told us that. I remember that now. Oi, you're rather rude, you deft cunt.
Aye, rude for a little boy, aren't you? Just insult him.
And aren't you rather pretty for an old hag?
I mean, wow, that was so rude, Mr. What does Emma refer to him?
I don't know. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I think.
I mean, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That was very rude to say. You shouldn't say that to a lady. I love Sassy K. Edgeworth. I really do.
I know. You leave, the Despair, Uranus, and Blazing Mars. Ah, okay. To Drake. Lena, that's your line.
Oh, sorry. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this? How does it taste? That's like getting into, like, Michigan accent. Because Canadians do not talk like that. It is purely Michigan.
Aye, Michigan.
How does it taste? Or something like that. That's... I don't know what that was. That was like a bastard's accent of something. I'm not sure. So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. Ah!
Salty.
Oh, maybe that's just the root canal I still haven't gotten done.
Oh, the salt is really making it itch.
You know, having this much salt is really drying me out.
That's that's like her end goal.
She's gonna
Need a
kill the
recess so I
judge.
can get some water.
Bailiff, could you bring me a cup of water?
Can I please have some apple juice?
Could I please have some apple juice, bailiff? And the bailiff just leaves and she's like,
Juice!
damn it! The judge wasn't dried out
Right.
enough.
And she's like, would you like seconds? It's like, oh yes!
Would I?
Would you?
Would I?
Would you?
Would I?
Would you?
Judge, please, back to court. Oh yeah, you do play a lot of the planets. You do always talk about them, because they're just cool cards. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Gross.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now!
Me. The name's Angel Star. I forgot the accent I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I was listening to Edgeworth and I was like, hee hee hee, Edgeworth. I started doing his voice.
Edgy.
I was like, wow, so assertive. Like, I was imagining I was Phoenix then. I was like, ah, so assertive, edgy. Ooh. And then I got distracted.
They are fun, yes. They're shitty but fun.
Me? The name's Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. It's always me doing the accents. It's always me. Lena, do the funny accent. I actually don't care about doing accents all the time. It's fun because then I get to practice and prove that I did actually do diction. I find myself running a lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well,
It's a very
witness.
American word. Can't say that. It was a worth, not a worth. Worth.
Worth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait! I'm not finished eating!
You fucking...
Hurry it up! Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
Homosexual! Oh, sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Miss Starr was a homosexual? That's not what he said, Emma. Not in the slightest.
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, if she wants to, whatever floats her boat, it's a free world. Emma, that's not what she said.
Emma, he said homicide. Mr. Wright, aren't you gay? You two should hook up. Oh my god.
Are you saying? Please.
I love that TikTok sound. The one where it's like, oh, you're gay? So's this dude. You two should hook up. And he's talking to a lesbian.
And you're like, that's not how that works. I know, that's
not
so
how
cute.
that works. I love it. Please excuse him. He's just
new to this.
He's new to this. It's so cute.
We love a good ally.
Yeah, we love our almost fully understanding allies. Because their hearts are in the right place.
Okay. What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Ah! Ha! I know who you are. Cough up?
Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. I'm not doing his voice exactly right. I can tell.
I can't keep my voice. I can't do Star's voice.
Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here.
I'm gonna real quick. Mr. Edgeworth, please continue on. No, it's more like... Order! Order in the court! Mr. Edgeworth, could you please go on? There we go. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's still me.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, my nose and my fucking throat are being covered in snot, so I can clear my throat.
Don't worry.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks.
I was just gonna say, don't worry, we all understand.
Good. A block. A block. No,
A block is used to build things.
Dumbasses. She walks out. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel.
Graceful Tear adds a card from your hand to your opponent's to gain 200 life points. Oh, okay. That would be interesting.
B-block is for visitors and clients. I know I had a more Norse accent last time, so I'm like trying to figure myself out here.
I don't know. I like the Scottish you've been going with, like the Muriel. Oh, I courage.
I courage.
Yeah. I like it.
Cool. A chain divider. A chain divider separates the two blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of a block, in the car's trunk.
I was gonna say, wow, that's very few spaces, but then I remembered there's a car elevator right there.
Yeah.
Edgeworth's car is kind of in the fucking way of that, though. No fucking wonder that Edgeworth's car was used above anybody else's. He's always been an asshole when it comes to parking. He's always been an arse when it comes to parking.
The killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body out.
I swear, the only arse around here is you. Hey, it's autopsy report. What up?
So fitting.
We're listening kind of to the autopsy right now.
Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. It was me, Your Honor. It was me, Your Honor. Your Honor. I can't do the R's. If I think about it too hard, I will do it as a pirate. Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor. It was me, Your Honor.
Who is Bruce Goodman?
What Bruce Goodman is game over?
Bruce Goodman. Is that from Better Call Saul?
Sal. I thought it was Saul.
No, it's Saul, I thought. Bruce Goodman. Oh, no. That's an Ace Attorney character. I think he's in this case. Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. No,
he's the victim.
Guy that died.
Yeah. We forgot. Oh my god. We're such good attorneys.
Well, look, I'm not an attorney. You are. I didn't go to school for this shit. I just walked into the courtroom with you.
Oh.
I just walked into the courtroom with you, Mr. Wright. Does she refer to you as Mr. Wright?
Yes, I think so.
I'm just here to save my sister.
Your Honor, I'd like a new assistant.
Fuck you! I don't mean to cuss every time. I could, like, be in character. But my brain just says, cuss like the character, and it's funny.
Mr. Wright! That's what she would say.
Mr. Wright!
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Aye, Your Honor. Of course, Your Honor.
I'd love the idea of...
I feel like I'm not saying honor correctly in the accent.
It sounds fine. I love the idea of her just being like, and he's like, what? What were you going to say?
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for my cough.
No, nay, Your Honor. I as in A-Y-E. As in yes. If I listen to an accent, I can kind of mimic it. Yes.
Yes.
Your Honor, what does Y-E-S spell? Yes. What does E-Y-E-S spell? Yes.
Yes.
You need to find something and pull that on me. Like, find something similar.
Like once.
I know, but like,
Sometimes you're a little too smart for your own good.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I can't pull that shit on you.
That's fair. I could probably pull that on you.
Yeah. Just to remind everyone, I had snot dripping down my throat all day, so I'm a little off today. And it's totally Beat's fault for forcing me to do this against my will. It's totally Beat's fault. Like, totally. Anyways. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. Apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. No, I guess he'd be like, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Really.
Just like...
Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
Just like... Some poor losers are unwilling to see the truth, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
Spits off to the side.
Oh gosh. Wow, she really takes after her boyfriend, huh?
Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? Immediately after. Like, oh, okay.
Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? They... God damn it! The accents are ruining my brain! I hate you!
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me?
I can't go. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come.
I see. Magical contact door adds Gandora. Okay, so that's just your search card.
I always knew I could never keep an accent. No matter how hard I try. Anyways, I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
Which one? Feck you. Feck you. Or however they say it. She like looks up at the stand and she sees two different hands waving back at her and she's like, ah.
Nah, she wouldn't be nervous. She'd be super confident and wave back.
They can't
fully
tell.
Knowing that neither of them notices.
I
each
know.
Other.
Yep.
When I said something, perhaps you. When I said something, perhaps you just might fuck you. Finally, all the detectives' intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Garish. I just want to cry.
What's that yell that Coraline's mom does?
Which one?
For like at the like famous scene where it's like or that like TikTok used the sound from. That's what I'm imagining coming from Lara right now.
Hold on, my fucking headphones did a weird thing.
Rah! Or something like that. Nobody likes Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Okay. Okay, it's good, I think. We're good. We're fine.
Yes.
Something, Caroline Jones!
Yeah, like that.
Oh, sorry. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the wrong accent
And then, as I transition into a Spaniard.
The knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I'm gonna cry. I can't.
Okay, just change your voice.
No, I can do it.
Okay.
I'll cry though. Complain about it the whole time.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
It
feels horrible.
I'm still thinking about that. Oh yeah, dream mirrors.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. You saw that movie, right? I like that.
What movie? What movie?
The Monty Python movie.
What do you mean, what movie? How do you not know the movie?
It's the movie. The movie, Mr. Wright. What the fuck?
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Whoa. Lunchbox for my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend. A security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
I? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. I'm gonna
This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend.
Dare to join. Dare to join. Whoa!
This is sounding suspiciously like a friend of ours who had just a harem of guys for a while.
What?
Do you not remember that? Were you there for that? Oh, I don't know if you were there for that.
For which friend?
Beth.
Okay, yeah. Of course I was. Because it was funny.
It was.
Seeing horny teenage boys do horny teenage boys will never not be funny.
This was no. This was not in high school.
Oh, I didn't only knew her in high school.
This was that's I thought that that's what I thought. Beth had like 5 people they were dating at one point. It was kind of funny.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for the applicants. For applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before applying. The security guard room is in the lot. He's in the lot, in the A block.
Kind of sounds like a game I play. Huh. Where I would have a lot of boyfriends? Huh. What game do I have a lot of boyfriends in?
Phoenix, right?
I was gonna say, Tentacle.
You don't have any boyfriends.
It's 2 girlfriends, though.
Yeah, but you said boyfriend.
That's fair.
I knew that's not what you meant. It's just earlier funny.
A lot of dates.
It's on the second level, so you can see everything from there. Oh my god, you can see everything from there. I bet they have dental. So I'm thinking about Shrek still. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
They don't even have dental.
They don't even have dental.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
I'm not singing a song. Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. Suck on them apples, Mr. Wright. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Would my witness please refrain from insulting the defense? I don't need him crying to me after the court session ends. It's where she was mean!
Let it out, Wright. Let it out.
Let it out. Yes, I know. Very rude.
He's like snot nosed. I love ugly crying. This is why I carry tissues with me all the time.
No offense, Wright. Please refrain from blowing your nose into my... What is it? A scarf? An ascot?
You would definitely know what it's called, but do you remember what it's called?
Caprice? It's something like that. I saw it written out today because there's an artist out there who turned it into a brush in their program. In their art program. Like they shrunk it down.
Send that to me?
Did I send it to you? Did
Better.
I forget? Oh, I hope I did.
I don't know what it's on because I've been watching movies all night. So
This is gonna sound really bad. We're an hour in. I need to pee. I'll be right back.
that's okay. I've been needing to go to the bathroom since you've been here. I
Okay.
just immediately hopped into the stream.
We're taking a small pee break. We'll be right back.
I don't really need to pee anymore when we were with you guys. I'm just gonna sit here and talk with you guys. The drawing's going just fine, by the way. It's fine. I'll just go to the bathroom when they're investigating stuff. Oops. For those of you who came in a little later, I was over at my brother's watching Scream 4 and 5 to prepare for the upcoming new movie 6 that is in theaters right now. Because he has been constantly bothering me, being like, "Have you seen it yet? Have you seen it yet?" Because we both grew up on horror movies, so that's like our thing. And I was like, "No, I haven't." And originally I was just gonna stay at home and watch it, but he's like, "You want to come over?" And I'm like, I got free food. That was my biggest motivator. I'll be real. Never, ever, 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 ever say no to free food, unless it's like life endangering. If it's not, go for it. Boy. I was up at 9 today, and then B didn't wake up till like 12. Usually he's the one that's like awake super early on weekends for some reason, but for some reason I just decided to. It's probably because I go to bed like instantly after a stream, but he stays up and does like highlights and shit because it's not my stream. So. I wasn't talking about you.
I forgot to fully mute my mic. So,
Fully?
yeah, like I only muted it in stream. I didn't mute it, like just turn the mic off. So when I sat down, I kind of just like flailed around a little because, you know, it registered that I made noise in Discord.
I don't care.
Oh, I just thought it was funny.
turn off stability? Why is it like not working? Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm using the right tool. What the freak? We're back.
Yes, we're back. Sorry. Holding a knife in her right hand. Let me look at evidence real quick. No prints. Check. Let's examine the evidence.
This must be the victim's blood, right? Oh wait, no, she's sad. This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple.
It's not funny!
What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this, anyway?
Hey! Maybe he spends his weekends roughing it up in the wild.
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Anything else to examine?
Imagine Edgeworth with a fucking rifle going hunting. Actually, knowing Von Karma, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried. Oh my god, these details are making me love this drawing so much more. I love details. I really should just like... I just like details.
Details are fun. Goodman's note. Oh, you cannot flip that one around. Details!
I just realized once this model gets on screen, a good chunk of these details will not be visible, but I don't care!
We both have stupid attention to detail sometimes, I swear.
Remember, there was watching like a compilation of like different intros, and DuckTales, the original DuckTales one was one of them, and so now it's stuck in my head.
You know what I didn't realize until I turned this around?
What?
Look at that. Huh.
It's holding the shield.
Whoa!
Edgeworth is like, whoa, how did that get there?
Whoa!
And we're like, what do you mean? It's just some guy holding a shield. Oh, yes. That's just a part of the statue.
Yes.
That's not what I thought it was.
Of course. Why wouldn't that be? Edgeworth, did you not see that? No. Why would I? Have you only ever looked at this from the front?
Why
Yes.
do you think I care enough to look at it from the...
What? Do you think I looked at it when I was holding it in front of the committee? I took it, I set it down, I stopped caring about it. Oh my god, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, you were dumb in your own special way.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, what's this? Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Like a library card thing.
Like a library card?
Wow! One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner?
Yeah. That's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it.
Don't fall for it, Phoenix.
Okay. In her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
No. Goodbye.
No. Fuck you.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches. If I don't think about it too hard, I can do it.
Right.
If I just think about Muriel and just do it, I can do it.
Muriel!
Muriel!
Muriel! The things I do for love!
The things I do for love. I can't do that.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh.
Oh. Pete, what are you gonna be for
Is that
Halloween?
right, Mr. Edgeworth? Right. Wait, what?
I was joking. I was like, Pete, what are you gonna be for Halloween? Courage.
Oh.
Oh, Muriel.
It would be fun to dress up as Mario for Halloween. It'd be quite the different thing. Anyways, is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. It is your knife, after all.
Ahem. Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
I love when he just sidesteps shit. He's like,
I
so,
know. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You
No.
did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point.
unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Bitch.
Too late?
My nose is running. I feel it dripping down my face. This is not a comfortable feeling.
I know.
I know. Stop.
It's the worst.
Oh. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
What would her actual voice be instead of just us being goofy voices? Like, what would it actually think we would sound like?
That is a good question. What does she sound like in the anime and such?
That's what I always check. Like, what do they do for the anime? I don't know. I feel like she probably sounds a serious. Oh, look here. Oh, I see it's repeated line. I already said this. Ugh. It's only a flesh chemist, right? Remember, I already said that. I made the Monty Python reference. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Did I seriously not like the thing about the brush? Am I dumb? Oh, I guess I didn't. I'm really dumb. How could I not even like it? What's wrong with me?
I know. I'm sorry, mother. We were watching a video of like all like OG like cartoon intros. My mom just texted me. It's like, you left before all your cartoons came on. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
have prior things that I was kind of a part of.
Well, I appreciate you being here.
Boo boo doo boo boo. You're welcome. I do live here, but you're welcome.
Did you see
Ooh,
the
look what you sent me.
Did you see what Lil Nas tweeted out recently? Where someone was like,
Excuse me?
one day we will realize that Lil Nas X is not gay. He just finessed the LGBT community and got to the bag. And Lil Nas was like, you fucking dumbass. Do I have to give head at 3:45 a.m. behind a McDonald's in Chicago on a Friday night during the middle of Pride Month while streaming on Twitch and IG Live for y'all to realize I am really a fruitcake?
Let me try that. Middle of Pride Month while streaming on Instagram and Twitch live for y'all. Wait, I mixed up Twitch and Instagram live for y'all to realize I really am fruitcake. Yeah, suck head during the Emmys and we'll believe you.
I already believe
Do
him.
it, please, for the love of God. Actually, go down on a man during like, oh my God, little Dude, if Nas X actually did that, I would give him so much money. I would buy all his albums right now. I'd buy all his merch. Dude,
It would be
actually,
hilarious.
it would be amazing, and I'd stand him so fucking hard that I'd make a stand account. Like, that's how fucking amazed I would be.
It's only a flesh wound.
Did you actually read that line?
Yeah, it's a repeated line.
Oh. You said that before.
Oh,
Anything else?
okay. I thought it was just you ending. You know, like when you go all the way back through the dialogue.
Yeah, but we haven't gone
That's
all the way
exactly what I thought
through
was
yet,
happening.
though.
Yeah, I was confused. I tried to say that.
This is our first time
Tell me
already
if I
going
should-
through.
Scientifically speaking,
This Star's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
what do we do? Is this it? My sister guilty? My
Let's-
nose
Truly not stop dripping?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we?
This is
Also
like
here, and he
Nettie
like
Bond kind of
shoves a
dripping.
Kleenex into her nose.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want to hear the thing that I like saw that actually had me practicing the clavier? Clavier, that's it. Accent. So it was this video someone made where it's like Clavier talking to Apollo and he's like, so. It's like, so. Yeah, I'm working on a medley of all 17 Pokemon theme songs. I can't do it very well, I know. Oh, I can't
God.
not fuck him.
Oh, I can't not fuck him. Who is saying that in response?
Apollo, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause they ship them.
I apologize. I can't. I don't want. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I normally mute my mic, but I was away from it.
No, it's fine. I didn't really hear it.
I'm gonna wake up the sword.
You gonna survive?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've done this before.
Okay.
Done this before.
For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Yes. That's why I like having you around. You panicking is better for me, so I don't panic.
Don't smile like that! You fucking creep.
Day like this would come. On my way to deliver a lunchbox. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
It felt like... How would you say it? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. A pumpkin chock full of seeds. Okay.
I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
No.
No? Are you nude?
It's a good joke. Oh gosh. Yes. Are you nude? Yes.
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
You only get smellier with time.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Sorry, I choked on my own spit for a moment. I don't even know how I did it, but I did. I didn't even
perfect.
swallow. Then I must be hard yellowed and sharp as a tack.
Whatever you say. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
do, 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 do. Objection! My boyfriend's car isn't garish! Boyfriend? Boyfriend, eh?
I
I'd,
know you said boyfriend, but come on, we both know you're lying, Mr. Wright.
I'd like to retract my statement.
Yes, that car really is garish.
No, the
Ooh.
boyfriend part.
Stir fry ramen, hot garlic chicken flavored. That sounds really good. We should
Stop
try
it. I
stir
already
frying
ate.
ramen sometime.
Because I could easily make that.
Wait, how would...
Stir-fried ramen, hot garlic, chicken flavor. Yeah, I could totally eat that.
Okay, here's a question. How would she see this? I think if I present the floor plan, you can tell that she probably wouldn't be able to see this. Because look at that. Look at all the parked cars, and then where they would have been standing behind the car.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think she would have been able to see this.
I
What
don't
do
know, I trust you. You can do it. You know, you went to school for this.
Okay, let me
Yeah, Mr. Wright.
let me try this. Nope, music's still playing. We're fucked.
Fuck!
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Don't smite me. Smite. Just like
Might.
a giant thunderbolt breaks through the roof and just hits Phoenix. What do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It clearly, contradicts the, I thought. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Through the wire, fiends.
I just realized I should start time-lapsing my art.
Right.
Just post that.
What the hell is this again? Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Died within an hour and a half. 4 p.m. and 5:30. Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound. Oh! It wasn't too late. Wait a minute. Cup ramen. Nice. I don't mind cup ramen that much. I do prefer not cup ramen, though. Call made
Now
to
that
her
I'm
sister.
older and like cook more, I do appreciate more handmade ramen.
Right.
But trust me, the cup ramen I'll never forget.
6-7S122. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what to do here. Let's try pressing on everything. So I pressed on that. Hold it! How did you know?
I know everything. I respect the prosecutor's basic
Abhorrence.
abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. A twisted metal. Just getting a reboot.
No, it's getting a movie.
Twisted Metal gets a movie? That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Oh, you're the cutest thing. Oh.
Sorry. I'm gushing over my own drawing.
It's perfect.
Anyways.
Well, if you need to, if you get it finished before stream ends, we can swap it. Just let me know.
Well, I'm still working on line art. Anyways, given that they are used to a rough or not.
I'm sorry.
You're so mean.
To erasing evidence and whatnot.
Healing of detected that no too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my fucking grave job.
I thought of Wallace and Gromit like halfway through that sentence for some reason, and then my brain switched accents without thinking.
Gromit!
Gromit, she killed him.
Good, good on you, old lad. Bring the cheese.
We need to watch the last one. RT uploaded.
We do.
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investor.
Investor.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
So yeah, a little salty. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
That doesn't really sound unbiased to me.
Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. Lunchbox, sent something, pressed on it. Right hand. I pressed on everything, didn't I?
I don't know. Is she actually right-handed?
I don't have a way to
know.
look
I
at
feel like
profiles
that's
right
like
now.
a detail.
I don't have a way to look at profiles right now, and I don't have any evidence that would state that.
I don't know. I just feel like
Okay. Mind you of Suo from Beyblade Burst? I'm not sure. Goodman's autopsy. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Wait a minute.
It was too late. Or was it?
Wait a minute. He died late in the day. What is she doing delivering a lunchbox at that time? Nope, that's not. Bless you. She's delivering
Your
a.
Honor, it's sneezy.
Miss Sky, if you could refrain from from interrupting the court procession, I will call the bailiff to get you a Kleenex box.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. The changes in weather are really fucking with my allergies.
Emma, it's fine. I'm not mad at you. I was never upset about this. It could be the way her hair changes sides, yeah. Emma, there's nothing wrong with seasonal allergies. Don't apologize to anyone for them. I've pressed on everything. I don't know where to present what.
I'm not actually paying attention, so let's go through all of them again.
Okay, so... Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Let's look at the evidence.
Investigator's ID. Found a crime scene. Given to Edgeworth. Murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood. No prints.
Did you, like, check everything?
Yeah. Everything that I can check, I checked.
I'm just making sure. I don't think there's anything on there that you need.
Name and ID number written here. Sergeant Bruce Gutman.
I don't want to use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
What are silly numbers we have written language in the book?
True.
ID. Yeah, but
Yabba dab.
yeah, but
Maybe the trail makes you fail. What? Yabba dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point. Teehee.
Maybe the trial makes me fail. Maybe. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I checked everything on here. I checked the knife already, and there's only the blood. I can check that, but that's the only thing I can check on Edgeworth's parking stub. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This dated the date of the crime.
Murder took place 3 minutes after Edward parked his car. Only he was held up at a couple extra red lights. It's his fault.
He put my sister in jail.
He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you're on a yellow light. Yeah, I guess that's true.
A work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. He did a surprisingly good job on this. Name of deceased, Bruce Goodman, 36, male. Date and time of death, February 21st between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment, wound caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound was found. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. 6-7. This is upside down, I'm thinking. I think I just cracked something that I shouldn't be cracking yet. This is upside down. It says 221 SL9. I checked this already, I think. There's no need to push this again.
Trying, look like I do during finals.
Never mind, it's nothing. Yeah, and that's it, I think.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Hmm. Mmm. Can the security room actually see everything, I wonder? Pippi, this not working. There we go. I love how malleable she is. You can just press down on her and she's like, okay, laying down now. Okay, you do actually need to lay down though. I cannot see the game. My cat is in the way. For the love of God, lay down. Please. You're a good girl, but like, please lay down. You got this. A wall is in the way of Edward's car. Right, the wall doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling, but I think that's actually a valid point I'll have to bring up later. Yeah, I'm not sure. About this knife that the suspect was carrying. Blade was about 4 inches long. Yeah, we read this one. Yeah, we read that one. Okay, lay down, actually. Thank you.
I don't know, maybe I feel like it has something to do with the time. Like when all this happened.
Right, but she never mentions the time. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. I'll stick with lunches, thanks. Yeah, it's possible this would be able to see over the wall. Security sign. Did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. I was like, oh, maybe it's this here, because how would she see it? I don't know, man. Holding a knife and...
Just press again and see everything that she says that you don't remember.
Okay, let's try pressing everything from the beginning. How'd you know? Respect prosecutor's basic abhorrence. Methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods. Tragedy. She's very biased. She was fired. Pro. Continue. Lunchbox. Security room is on the second floor. Night, Yuki. You have a good one. That boyfriend could join. Lot in A block. Second level.
Was she in the security room or was she down there?
She was in B block.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You sensed something, so you're saying you had a premonition. Feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. No idea. Speaking of detective's intuition. Also a detective. It's like a young cheese. Felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Saw chief prosecutor. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Garish.
Mr. Edgeworth? Is this new? This is new.
Yeah, you didn't actually press this one. I was waiting for you to do it. I was like, you never pressed this.
You didn't tell me that.
I didn't realize, but you kept skipping over this, and I'm like, why aren't you pressing this, man?
That's why I asked if there was anything I missed.
I wasn't actively paying attention until now.
Incidentally, the knife where the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edward. Ta-da!
Wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
You heard that, right? Fucking honking.
I did not.
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. Because I was like, there's something about this one that's gonna, like, be it. But, I don't know. I'm certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. And if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness! In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Oh, her hat is a piece of sausage. That's adorable.
Sausage? You mean her necklace?
Well, yeah, her necklace. What is her hat? It looks like food as well.
Yeah, it's the sushi, not sushi, what's it fucking called? Onigiri. Something like that.
Well, yeah, there's the rice balls, but her hat itself looks like a, you know, like how you cut a hot dog and then you cook it, it kind of looks like that?
It's not a hot dog.
Okay. That was inspiring.
I believe I heard that tagline elsewhere. You could you could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Okay,
A
we
photograph.
just pressed everything, that's it.
Okay,
Now
yeah.
the game's starting to go through.
You took this.
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap. I took a photo. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness! Why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
Cause fuck you, that's why. You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
Ugh.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Skye. So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Well, don't you have new evidence now that you have that picture?
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to figure out where that would apply now. She's wearing his jacket. That's not hers, that's his.
Blood covered, putting him, it looks like they're putting him into the trunk.
Mm-hmm. Why would she be wearing his jacket if she was stabbing him? Oh, here we go. Boom, she's left-handed. Let's try that real quick.
How do you know?
She's closing the trunk with her left hand. Yep. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Skye stab the victim with the knife?
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. There I
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Oh, not what I was going for, but... Hey, I got it!
Yeah. Yeah.
Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection.
That's it?
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that?
Blood spatter. Splatter.
Huh?
Excuse me. See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Ugh, you got a better idea? Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved.
If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. Not sure I understand it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot.
Oh, was that her coat?
She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Ah! These gloves...
Pillbox hat. That's what that is.
Pillbox
I
hat?
remember the term for the hat that she's wearing. It's a pillbox hat. That's what those are called.
Okay. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder was... let me try again.
Sorry,
The murder was planned.
Sorry, I was just double checking that this was the only new added statement.
And you couldn't have waited until I finished one.
Sorry.
Dude, you're the worst host ever. So mean to me. What did I ever do to you?
I was going back so you could read it.
You didn't yet. You could have just waited.
I should have.
The rubber gloves prove it.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. That's the only possible conclusion one can make.
Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Ah! Impressive! I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. I'm starting to...
Stop listening to me.
I know, sorry. Impressive! I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star. This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't planned.
It's only a mushroom, Mr. Everything.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. I didn't mean to go all the way through. I think I know how to prove that it wasn't a premeditated murder. The murder weapon. She didn't bring the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, your prosecutor's bad people. The defense has a request. Yes. Oh my God, Lena. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, Rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. Damn it. Mr. Wright, seems like a natural conclusion to me. I'm gonna die. Seems like a natural Fuck. I lost it. I lost his voice. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon!
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon! She dropped her lunches on the counter. Order! 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 Great! Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sisters would get us free.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there.
Ugh.
The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife.
That so badly. Oh my god, I just found something I really
What do you want?
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm not saying it over there.
Okay. That is the only thing the prosecution needs proof. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I forgot my accent for a second. Let me try that again. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
I want it so bad. Oh my god.
It's-
I would kill.
It is absolutely amazing.
I'm sending you one that's really goofy. I think it's goofy. I don't know if it's
Okay.
goofy to other people.
Okay. Let's see it.
I almost want that. I don't want it.
Oh my
They have one
god.
of Aki. Oh my god.
It glows?
It glows!
That's amazing.
They have one of Aki too. Oh, and in that form too.
How do I go back over lines? Because the game just auto-skipped one of yours.
You don't.
Like, she was,
Fine,
like,
anyway.
trying to say something, and the judge was like, I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
It's a good Chris friend.
Like, cutting her
That's
off.
fine.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
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 How dare you? Oh my god, this Zora one is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lena's gone off on a tangent.
I'm gonna get into a coughing fit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now.
They wanted Denji. That's really cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they have one of Hisoka. I should send this to Beth. I'm actually gonna do that. Copy of Discord.
Hey,
Not
Lena.
a Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That bitch.
That bitch.
That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I might actually make ramen later. You got me hungry for ramen.
Now I'm tempting it too.
I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. The victim. I think it's... I'm burning. Sorry, I'm so distracted.
Yeah. No, really?
Excuse me, let me try again. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
Oh, there we go. There's our other thing that we're immediately calling out. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. God damn.
Ooh, this Ryu is really nice.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the... Am I just stuck? I'm just stuck in like a shitty Irish accent now.
Well, talk in your normal voice and then start making it goofy.
The
Why
victim...
do all the GBC ones glow?
Because Super Saiyan. Now moving on. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It's not working. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Angel's deduction. No. You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you tasting me? Then I'll taste you. With my moss surprise.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
Damn. Oh my god, they have one of Ace.
What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth!
My hero, really? She's saying that to Edgeworth?
Yeah. What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness?
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from a victim. Victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify!
No. A red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Hmm.
He's even holding. I didn't notice he was holding.
She wasn't wearing it. She didn't have it on at the time. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What? Damn it, Edgeworth! Oh my god. What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Just turn him into Gordon Ramsay.
Tell him to this photograph.
I didn't skip it.
It's fine. I wasn't even looking anyways.
Hey, I know this artist.
Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver?
But it was there. A scarf. No, not that. But something red. Really?
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
And the most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition.
Yeah, partition.
Behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. And yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
Okay, so yeah, this is where I'm going to call her out on if she was actually in part B. How would she arrest her? You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me. Angel star. Angel star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
You said metaphor. Sorry. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. Bitten.
No thanks.
Note so. Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake.
Thank you, Emma, but everybody is.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Woo! Okay, so... let's try this. Nope. Okay. Let's press her on some stuff then. Which I should do in the first place anyways. So, where is this partition on the floor plan? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there about 6 feet high.
She was obviously, I can't say that word. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then?
I heard that.
Heard what?
Oh my god, I love it! You sounded like me for a second.
Oh. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details? Nah, press her on that. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So, you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up queen, lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence.
Ooh.
So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So, how did Miss Sky not get away? She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. On her phone.
Her phone? She can't
Her
mean...
phone.
Oh my god.
By phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Ultimately.
That's what I fucking said. My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. It's like a salmon heading upstream.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
This will be better if they did some difference.
How would she see that, though?
The chief prosecutor's first attempt to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
First attempted. Excuse me, I said that wrong.
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone? Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Okay. During a call made to Emma at 5:18. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this once, so listen close, rookie. My tablet's at 5%. I'll have to switch to my phone. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then, she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So, she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed... sorry.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence?
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright? I'm going to switch over to my phone.
Let's see if... Here we go. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Just waiting for Lena to get back.
Sorry, I've been here. I just forgot I muted my mic.
No, you're good.
Sad. I delivered that line so well. Well, I would have thought you'd be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor. You who, together with the chief prosecutor, do I fucking feel cold air coming from the bed?
I hope not.
Why the fuck is it so cold?
That would explain why I've been cold.
The chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago. What'd you say?
That would explain why I've been cold all day. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. I almost got to the wrong accent the first second there. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up!
Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans.
Ooh.
You said you witnessed the crime from this point. It's behind the GS, sorry everybody. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that phone call.
Ugh.
I believe you see what I'm getting at.
I love it so cocky.
That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
What did sound be?
Wah! That's my big ass. Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie. I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, please, I'm trying to tell a lie. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here! This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room is the underground parking lot. In the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness was not being part of the prosecutor's office. Oh, the witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is there. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes? Well, Miss Star.
How many years have I been getting the better of men?
To think that the tables could be turned.
Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star.
That's not exactly what I was wanting to hear from you, witness. Am I right? It's like, right, are you serious? She's admitting you're correct. Oh.
I know, but I wish she said it different.
I wish she'd been a little more clear in how she said it. And not, kicked around the bush, or however that saying goes.
It sounded like she's gonna kill me after this.
Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back.
The guilty will be punished.
And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't it strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? Doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else?
To review what we know.
Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station, but she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime.
The distance.
Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. No, she's still about 30 feet away. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Okay, you're right. It's probably distance. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, let's do this again.
Mr. Wright, you're really fucking stupid. Come on. Distance to the crime. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she would see, what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Skye? Well, witness? You. Yes?
You ordered the scoot. I've got the wrong voice. I was thinking of Edgeworth again. Excuse me. You've ordered the squid wheels, right? I know what I'm making.
The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from a glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Oh, wow. That's how she got the picture in B block.
That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
For 5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic fork. Spork.
Spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
That's what you said. Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely! Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you had to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? Wait a minute. Do I?
What are we trying to stop?
Her right now, because she's trying to claim for certain that this, like, happened. That the murder was Lana. Let's try it. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
I've got a lot, but I've got I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into notes, rookie.
A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Wow.
Yeah! Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. Hold it! Oh. Uh-oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woohoo! A triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear...
Fuck.
Motherfucker. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Uh-oh. Here we go.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking like at the
At the crime scene.
And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched that to the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. This shoe proved it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
What?
Flawless, decisive evidence.
So I try to
Decisive
figure out, like,
evidence.
mentally what her voice would be with no stupid accent.
Right. There was blood found on that shoe.
Like, it would be like,
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
or,
I feel like it would be more sultry a little bit.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Yeah, kind of like that. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Because I hate you. Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. And that's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Need I mention, she has a boyfriend nothing. I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
Jesus Christ. In any
One
case,
for
Your
each,
Honor. 3.
one for each bodily fluid.
Saliva. Saliva
Blood.
slash snot. Blood. And urine slash feces.
Oh, that's not what I wanted it to be.
Oh, what did you
I
want
was
them
gonna
to be?
do
Excrements, blood, and, well, I won't say that in front of the court. Well, I won't say that in front of the court.
I don't know. I really have to think about it if it's a sultry voice. I'm not used to doing that.
Right. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What? What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that me, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, I said it right. I was gonna say, not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. That's the wrong accent. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ugh. Ugh.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is looking pretty sullen.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I think there's a good time to save. Whew, I'm tired.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna call it there. Everybody have a nice night. Let me real quick find somebody to raid, and then we'll head out. It was fun. I feel like we made okay progress in it, too.
Yay! Can't wait.
Let's go you. /raid. Oh. Shoot, that one's over apparently. Let's go. Nope, not doing that at all. You'll work. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to check out some of the voice acting stuff I posted today on Twitter or TikTok. It's in my Discord as well, linked to the Twitter. Feel free to check out my channels and stuff. I do have a Patreon that gets you early access to VODs, as well as getting you access to polls, and eventually voice acting stuff once I start getting bigger projects that I post solely to there. Yeah. I'll see you guys on Tuesday with probably Dark Souls. We'll see. Night.